That sucks already. Okay, so I watched this tutorial on YouTube about how to get all of these blackheads out by using baking soda. And you basically just put a little bit in your hand with some water and make kind of like a paste and then exfoliate. So this is super stuck to my skin right now. Like, it's not budging. Like, it's my new skin. This is the new me. It's really gonna hurt when I peel it off, but hopefully it takes all the little blackheads with it. But I was wondering, like, I did this a couple of weeks ago and it worked really well, but then I talked to my husband about it and I was like, do you notice anything different? He's like, no. So why do we clean our pores? Like, if nobody notices and it seems like a few days later they're all dirty again, like, why do we do this? Like, I get that self-care is important, I get that, but it's also pretty painful, so I'm not really sure, like, why do we do this? Oh, that feels so unpleasant. Oh my gosh. It's funny because, like, you watch videos where other people do this and you just like laugh, like, oh my gosh, you're being a baby, it's not a big deal, but like, it's like all red. It's like duct tape. That is not pleasant. Ew, that's so gross. Okay, round two. I don't know, it's all gonna suck. So I don't know. This one is probably gonna be the worst because it's by my eyes. I don't think so much that like down here is gonna hurt, but up by the eyes, it's like a really sensitive. Oh, okay. That sucks already. Ouch. Okay. I don't know. Is it like a band-aid? Like, do you go fast so that it doesn't hurt so bad, or does it not? Clean the pores out if you do it like that. Stop being a baby. Stop. Ouch. So you can't really even tell that I did it. Like, it all still looks awful, so why do we do it? So now that it is fall, winter, my skin is super dry and it gets all like dried out in patches and flaky in patches. So one of the things that I like to do is a mild acid treatment and then super hydrate it, because once you do the acid, it's gonna eat off all of the dead skin, like this very top layer of your skin, and then the skin's gonna be super dry, so you have to hydrate it, obviously. So I'm gonna show you the acid that I use, and then obviously you want a neutralizing agent because the acid is acid and it burns and it hurts, and so I just leave it on for literally like a few seconds and I notice a huge difference in my skin. Probably not immediately, but like the next few days it's not so flaky and patchy and dried out. It's like all that is gone, and then I just focus on hydrating. So let me show you what I use. Glycolic acid. It's 50% strength. If you have never done this before, do not jump up to the 50%. Go for something obviously a lot more diluted. And then because this is an acid, we also want an alkaline. And there's not much that's more alkaline than baking soda. So I ground it up. I didn't grind it up, that was a lie. I put it in the bowl right here and just mixed it with a little bit of water and then put some cotton rounds in it. And then I have my cotton rounds right here, which we're gonna use with the acid. And then when you're all done with all of that, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. So I'm using a little bit of oil on my face. And then I will mix that also with my, should have had this out earlier, face lotion. If you're like me and you're super prone to breakouts and to acne, even adult acne and blackheads and whatever, these little things are right here, which like I can never get rid of them. They kind of look almost like scars, but they're actually little pimples that are like deep under the skin. Anyways, yeah, if you're like me, this is an amazing moisturizer because it does not make me break out. The only downside is it's really expensive. Well, it's my version of really expensive. It's, I don't know, more than $10-ish. If you can sometimes get it on sale. I got this at Target. I want to say it was like $10, which probably in the big scheme of things is really not that big of a deal, but it works great and it lasts really long. It works really good for your hands too. My hands get super dry during the winter. Anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbing and let's get this going. Okay, so I put the acid on the cotton. I use 2 just so it doesn't come through this to the other side and then start to burn my fingertip. So with the acid, it's gonna be really quick. It can start to burn. So I'm gonna almost use it like you would a toner. Yeah, it like tingling up on my forehead, sharp stabbing down by my chin. Pretty much any area that has broken skin, like a pimple, you are so not supposed to use this on it, but let's be a rebel today. Let's not listen to any of the rules and let's burn our skin off, right? Because that sounds like fun. It's Tuesday, let's do that. Okay, so you can start to see my face is getting pretty red. Cotton pad doesn't really look black or anything, it's not like that. Like you would see a toner because I already cleaned my face. Okay, so everything is on fire right now. It's been long enough for me, so I'm gonna use the alkaline. It has a really fun sound. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll get super close to my gross face so that you can hear the sizzling. You can feel like a really mild popping. Oh yeah, that feels terrible, honestly. Can you hear that? It kind of reminds me of Pop Rocks. I don't know if I'm too old. You don't know what Pop Rocks are. They still have them, but probably not as cool now as they were back in the day. So basically, I'm just neutralizing all of the acid that I just put on my face. I'm going to use another one of the cottons. The sizzling and popping sound is pretty much done. It doesn't hurt. Let me rephrase that. The acid definitely hurts. It is not comfortable. It doesn't burn so bad that I don't do it anymore, obviously. If it burnt that bad, it would be like burning holes through my skin. That actually did happen one time, like the 3rd time that I'd ever tried this treatment. I left the acid on around my lips because I get something called Perlesh, and it's like super dry, and you can kind of see it right here. How it just kind of like pulls. It's a really gross like lip condition. I just got baking soda in my mouth. It tastes terrible. I'll edit that out. But I left the acid on too long, and it was like this almost like a scab. So seriously, this is not something that you want to mess around with. This is acid, even though it is specifically made for face peels. It's still acid, so yeah. I put the acid on top of the alkaline. You can kind of hear it neutralizing. Yay, chemistry! Okay, so I'm gonna rinse all of this off of my face and I'll be right back. Okay, so it just completely rinsed it all off and dried, and now it's time to hydrate, otherwise it will be really bad for like the next few weeks. I'm trying to find a place that I can, sorry, I'm getting all up close. Trying to find a place where I can put my camera because I don't have any type of a phone mount. So I'm looking around the bathroom trying to find an area that it will stay. Maybe on the soap dispenser? This probably is like the worst idea in the world. I don't know if that's gonna work. It might not work. Anyways, I just mix 2 to 3 drops of the oil in my hand and make a huge mess everywhere. And then a little bit of the moisturizer, and then just slather it on. You may have noticed in our super intimate up close and personal that I have a mustache and a beard growing. That's because I have PCOS, which is short for polycystic ovarian syndrome. It basically means I have too much testosterone and too many androgens, which maybe is why so many of my viewers have asked if I'm a boy. Nope, not a boy, just have a mustache. So thanks for noticing. All right, so that's basically it. I do not do this treatment more than once a month because it is pretty hard on your skin. But looking over my skin, you can't really even tell that I did the pore strips. So why I keep doing it? I guess because it hurts and costs money, and these are all the reasons why I shouldn't keep doing it. I don't know. If you know something that I don't know, please inform me, because it's painful and it costs money and I can't really even notice a difference. Yeah, except I feel like the glue from the strips actually makes me break out, so maybe in the big scheme of things, this isn't the right solution for me. I actually did try the black peel mask. I don't know if you've seen that in other YouTuber videos, but I got mine off of Amazon. I used a website called Vipon. I actually downloaded the app on my phone, the Vipon app, and got it for $1. Yeah, I'm not even kidding, $1. Here, I'll show you. So this one I got off Amazon and it was $10, and it came with a little spatula to apply it. And then I checked on the Vipon app. Basically, Vipon is just coupons that merchants offer. And so I got the exact same thing a week later for $1. Kind of bummed about that. So there's not always these good deals on Vipon. You basically have to be patient and then just keep searching for the thing that you want. But when it works out, you can score some pretty cool deals. Anyways, this black mask that I've seen other YouTubers use, it did not pull out any of my blackheads. It basically just tortured me while I was slowly peeling it off. And then around the edges of it, I couldn't get it off at all. So I had to use a scrubby brush and like scrub it off with my skin. So yeah, if you ever want to torture somebody or you have like an enemy, this is tops. This is perfect for them. But for peeling off blackheads, not so much. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're new here, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any more ideas for videos in the future, I'd love to hear about them in the comments section below. And I'll see you later. Bye.